We're live. Hopefully, it will last. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Herman Hits the Road. This is a live stream that I've been wanting to do for a while, but we've been so busy. Well, we
Have
have.
we? What have we been doing then?
Well, we've been doing lots of things. Now then, I don't know if we've got a very good signal.
Oh, sorry.
It's popular.
There's always one person.
So let us know,
Turn it
please,
off.
if we have, if you can actually view us. Normally the app tells us anyway. But let's put this away. So we have lots to talk about. We are currently at Devizes Caravan and Camping Club site. And the weather is all overcast. It's got a bit chilly,
It's
isn't
all
it?
right though.
This morning we went for a walk. For a bicycle ride into Devizes and did a video along the way. And yeah, we'll be releasing that soon, I suppose. But yes, hi Bob. I just saw your message come up there.
Are you going to tell them what video you did?
What's all this?
Live chats and things.
I don't wanna, all these settings on here. Right. Hi Bob, how are you doing? What video? Oh, yeah, our video that we did recorded today. Just to let you know, was the van life answer one. That one that has been doing the rounds. But so we
That was quite good fun, wasn't it?
yeah, it was kind
Bit
of a
different.
bit different. Indifferent as in, well, you'll see.
It was not that exciting.
Well, you haven't seen what I've planned
Oh, I
yet.
see. Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, that should be quite fun, I think. I missed a couple of messages. Hold on.
Oh dear, it's not very easy to see because you're doing it on a mobile phone, so
Yeah.
it's
What's that, Bob? You're going to doing.
we
You're
are we
doing.
were in Devizes in July.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were at.
Well, it's not wet here, is it? It's just quite cold and cloudy, so
Yeah. It was all right
it's
this
quite
morning, though.
nice.
We had a bit of sunshine this morning, right? And of course, we've been using our electric bikes.
Yes.
Craig up on video. How you
Ah,
doing? And Posh Cats Camping. How you doing, Trev and Sue?
he knows all the
I know all the
names.
names. Right, I'm just going to get Zoe talking while I see
Oh
if I can log
dear.
into the
If
site
anybody wants
Wi-Fi
to ask
here.
us any questions,
Yeah.
feel free.
Um,
Not too difficult questions because we might not be able to answer them. So yes, we haven't really done a live stream for quite some time, have we?
no, because we've been busy most weekends.
Sounds
Well,
like
we see,
got a
we've either
celebrity
been
life.
not in the country or we've been. I've been doing fixing Herman.
Yes, a lot of videos on fixing Herman. Yes, we're looking forward to Herman Fest as well, aren't we?
Yes.
It's coming round very quickly. See how many, but it's more than last year. That doesn't really give the game away, does it?
No. I'm having problems. I'm trying to set my laptop up so that I
Yes.
can view the
We
comments
should
on
have
here.
really got organised,
Because
shouldn't we?
this is me doing this. Look at how long my finger is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the site Wi-Fi is not,
Not
when
brilliant.
all these people are, oh, it's free. First of all, it's free, right, which is great. But we're right next to the mast. It is just I've particularly asked for us to be right next to the mast, not because of a live stream, because I wanted to.
Well, you asked them in advance,
Yeah.
and you phone them up, and you can't get any nearer. You kind of
can't get
walk
any
out
nearer.
the door, and it's there.
I could lean against it, go out the door and walk 10 feet and lean against it.
Yes, but they've got 12 masts, haven't they, on this site? They said, but it's
Yeah.
not very good, is it? So if we cut out,
not very good as in it
The
it
connection.
drops every so often, doesn't it? And it's restricted as well. I keep saying restricted, but I'm doing on 4G here, so that's
I mean, it's
okay.
not as bad as that one where we went for our concert, was it? Sounds like it was our concert, but Jack Savaretti concert. We couldn't really get the connection at all, could we?
Sorry, I remember
Down
now.
Cannock Chase.
Oh, we were in the middle of
That was,
nowhere.
yeah, that was
Why
in a
can't I
dip.
display the messages?
Right, here we are.
Peter Titterton, how you
Ah,
doing?
you made us a
Old
lovely
Smoke.
card.
What, last year? That was lovely, yeah.
Yes.
At Herman Fest.
And there's Nigel and Mary.
Herman Fest. Look, it's reversed. You guys are seeing it all reversed, aren't
Oh,
you? Oh,
yes.
no. So you
I've
can't
got
even
my
see this
Heimer
properly.
Fest on, so
And to see the messages, you've got to do this.
we see scroll down.
Poshcat says, wow, a bit of a crowd this year at Herman Fest. It is. More cakes.
Well, yes.
Yeah, so Herman Fest this year is in June. 12th of June, is that right? And 12th and 14th to the 14th of June. Same place. And we've got... yeah, I was going to... Should we tell them how many?
The rally field.
We've got the rally field book. So... I can't handle me using my finger all the time. Let me see if I can log in here. It's,
Wow. Let me do my...
you know.
So excellent, looking forward to that. Hello, looking forward to Herman Fest. Nigel and Mary. Hi, Ads and Zoe. You've come down to our neck of the woods today then.
Who's that?
Ah, Nigel and Mary.
Oh, really?
Oh, we didn't know you were there. Old Smoky. Are you going to Heimer Chill this year? We're not, no. We kind of ran out of time, didn't we, for Heimer Chill? We normally go most years, don't we? But we're not going this year.
Well, we've only seen it once, haven't we? Site Wi-Fi.
We've been once or twice, I can't remember.
This.
I think we've been twice. But yes, it's very good. We do like it. How do I scroll it up?
I think that's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
What does Bob say? Hold on. Good. Restrict. What? Restrict. Bob says Wi-Fi restricts comment. Yeah, that's what I.
Yes.
Yes.
You found that out just
So-
a minute ago, didn't you?
Even when I logged in, are you saying that even when I log in on my laptop, I'm not even going to be able to see the comments? Oh,
I
that's
have
a
a
bit.
friend who lives in Devizes.
I'm not gonna
Shout
bother
out to
then.
Miles. Shout out to Miles.
Right, let's get back to. So where have we been then? Let's just. How many comments have we missed?
We
as
will
well?
be in Devizes in a couple of weeks. Yeah, we'd thoroughly recommend Devizes, wouldn't we? Oh, look, there's a canal boat going along there. Very close to the canal.
Yes, we're right next door to the canal. It's, in fact, the canal boat is higher than us. I'm not going to bother pointing the camera in.
No.
Because you're not going to see it, to be quite honest. But yeah, it's we're quite close to the thingy. And this time of... Well, in the news recently has been all the flooding, but we haven't seen any flooding here, have we?
No, and also when you go along the canal path on our bike, the houses were quite high up, weren't they, from the canal? So I think they're all
Do
quite
canals
safe.
generally flood, though? Because they're kind of controlled.
And with the locks as
I
well.
don't know. Probably do. Yeah, because there's lots of locks. Of course, this is like a flight of 29 locks just round a corner. And when you see them all lined up, it's quite spectacular, isn't it? Yeah. Cairn locks, Cairn Hill locks. Is that right?
We always pronounce it wrong.
Yes,
don't
always pronounce it wrong.
we? Khan. Khan. I think it's Khan.
Khan. But yeah, clicking the screen
Doesn't
to see
stay,
to
does it?
see the comments is.
So how is everybody?
Who went to the NEC just recently? Hands up. Let us know. Not you.
We only went for the day this time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because last year we stayed overnight, didn't we? And went for 2 days. Yes, we know Bob. We didn't see Bob, did we? We saw
No.
Glyn, who said Bob was around, but
Yeah.
we couldn't find you, Bob.
And Poshcats went.
But no, it was very good because we went on the Friday, which it was discounted, wasn't it? Which was rather handy.
You have to call it something, don't they?
Yeah.
With a camping and caravan club, you get
And it wasn't too busy, so it was quite nice.
something like called Cheap Day Friday or something. I don't know. It's like
Cheapskate's the way I-
Cheapskate Friday. It's not very busy Friday either, but there are a lot of. Sorry, it's not very busy. But you can get in for £4 something,
very
for about
reasonable, isn't it?
£5. Very good. This is water, by the way.
You missed the meetup if you went.
Yeah,
on
Glyn was
Friday.
telling us about the meetup.
Ah,
Didn't see anybody other than Glyn. And who was at the meetup then? Didn't hear anything about it. I'm not very good with the Twitter thing.
Audi Bavaria. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
That's a good name, isn't it?
Have we missed any other comments?
I know. We're not very.
It's not reversed. Oh, great.
Oh, okay.
Ah, it's always reversed when you take a photograph, I've noticed. Yeah, so when you're doing a selfie, it's reversed.
Are you all sitting in your motorhomes at the moment?
Who's away this weekend?
Or is it just us?
Yes, so I've got a list of things, what we've been up to. In Hall 5 next to the tents, the meetup. Yeah, that's right. That's where we met, near the barbecue, Kadak thing, stall. Lots of YouTubers and subscribers at the meetup.
Missed it.
We missed it. Oh, sorry, they missed us. Oh, good. Excellent,
The
Audi.
Frenches.
And the Frenches. Oh, hold on.
We only know Mike, don't we?
Hi guys,
we don't know
hope
his
you're
other
all,
half.
I hope you're well on. Hope you're well on. Well, I don't understand. We are well, thank you very much. Although at the moment, the last couple of hours, I've gained a headache. Just there,
Yeah,
it keeps
so
on coming and going.
if he talks gibberish,
If I
we
start
know
going like
why.
this, that means I've got a headache. I've got it right now. Going.
It's the excitement.
It is.
Isn't it?
I think it is the excitement. It is the excitement.
Yes. I've seen
So,
it all. He's got such a headache.
September, we went to Australia for 3 weeks. That's one reason why we haven't been live streaming for a while. I'm Mike. We're having a conversation on
Went
their own
over
now.
to the caravan. Yeah.
Hi, Mike.
Pre-session check.
Went over to the caravan today for a pre-season check. Yes, it's always a good idea to do that. If only we could do that more often. Go out and. What we're trying to do this year is go out each month, at least once each month. So we've done January, obviously, because we went away for Christmas and New Year to Devon. February. Where do we go in February? We go in February.
Oh, we went to Chichester, didn't we? Was that
Oh,
February?
that's right. With Chaz and Liz. Yeah.
Chaz,
yeah.
are you on here?
And of course, March is now. So we have no plans yet for April, May, or anything.
June.
Other than
Oh, no,
June.
June.
We've got June, of course. That's Herman Fest.
Yes.
And we haven't got any other plans, have we? Not really a good planning couple, really, are we, when it comes to...
Well, I think we just kind of look at the weather and decide nearer the time. We're not one of these pre-planners, are we?
Somebody might say, or the TV might show about some place. Oh, that sounds like good. Let's go there. So that's kind of
Where are you
how
at the
we
moment?
roll.
We're at...
What?
Audi's asking where we are at the moment.
We're at Devizes
camping in
Wiltshire.
Caravan. Yes.
And we're off to the Yorkshire Motorhome Show this weekend. Yes, one thing we never really visited Yorkshire. Have we? We don't really. We kind of
Is our
peaked
Chaz.
the Lake District and don't seem to turn right, I guess, off the motorway. But we've been there once, I think, Yorkshire. No, a couple of times.
Yeah, for my birthday we went, didn't we? And it was scorching hot. It was so warm.
Let's press the button. Oh, what's now happened?
Oh. We are at home this weekend, but out in the van from Friday for a couple of nights.
I think we was not.
So Chaz is on.
Oh, there he is. Boo. I'm here. Hello, guys. Hi, Chaz. How are you doing?
If we have any technical problems, we can ask him.
Yeah.
Can't
Greg, you'll need to explore a bit more of the Wild Atlantic Way.
Yes, we did really enjoy that. We
You've
just
got a
ran out
point
of
there.
time, didn't we? But it's a beautiful place, isn't it? Very nice.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. And now we've got the suspension sorted out. We shouldn't have any
Yes.
problems next time we go.
And the Irish mechanic did very well, didn't
Yeah, it
they?
was very. I mean,
Very
probably
impressed.
overcharged us, but
Mm.
you don't really mind, do you, when you're on holiday? Well, you do mind slightly,
Well,
but I'm saying is we were very lucky, I think.
we had 3 mechanics working on it, so we probably got
Yeah.
charged 3
Do
times
you
as
think?
much.
I mean, he bought two shock absorbers because he wasn't too sure which one. We're at home. So the yokel couple says we're at home. Habitation check being done on
Mm.
Wednesday, and the other one was from Posh Cat's motorhome first MOT. First MOT. Ooh, go for it. Easy. 17th. That'd be
If
fine.
Herman can
Don't
pass,
ever
we're
worry
all right.
about MOTs. If it doesn't, something goes, if it fails and something, you can get it repaired, can't you? It's not as if it's a person and they fail their MOT, if you see what I mean.
Well, you were thinking about having a habitation check, weren't you, on the
We've never had a
fridge?
habitation
No,
check.
we haven't. We haven't really warranted it, have we?
No. Well,
Well, unless something.
it's not a legal requirement. I guess you could worry about, maybe get worried about the things like the gas and electric. But looking forward to the Northern Ireland. Oh, you're going there, are you, Bob? Oh, well, wow.
If you need any places to go.
Yeah, we've got a whole set of videos that you've.
Yes, that's right. Northern, southern.
Which parts do you think? Oh, have you got?
Giant's
I guess you've got.
Causeway.
You guys probably booked your campsite. We didn't see very many campsites there, did we?
But that's a
we
brilliant
weren't
place
looking
to
for.
go wild camping, isn't it? So we really enjoyed going there.
Yes and no. They don't say, "Oh, you go wild camping." Northern Ireland or Republic. It's not like Scotland in either place, but it's tolerated. I think is the right word.
Yes.
Have you ever been to Germany, Austria? That's a good question, Audi.
We've never been to Austria, have we?
Driven through it. We've driven through. We went to. So when with the Just Go rental, they do this one-way pickup. So you pick up a brand new motorhome from Italy, and then you drive it all the way back to Luton. And yeah, we went through Germany and Austria. Austria we went through without touching the sides, basically. But Germany, we stayed there a few campsites, didn't we? If I remember.
Yes.
One right next to a lake.
In Switzerland, we got stung, didn't we? Because
that castle in southern Germany, right on the outset. What's that castle?
Beautiful. And you go across.
Oh, Disney
bridge.
designed his own castle based on it. Begins with N. I forgot. Anyway, went there, and Spiker Technical Museum. That was good. But we're driving through. We haven't actually gone to Germany for holiday, have we?
No.
No, that's what we were thinking about doing last year with the camping and caravanning tour, wasn't it? But then we decided we were going to go, they'd run out of space.
Wings and Wheels, wasn't it?
Was that what it was called?
Something like that. So yes, in answer to your question, well, I've been to Germany and when I was younger, but not.
Oh yeah, we've been to Germany, but not in the motorhome, as it were. I think I've missed a few messages. Have you ever been to Germany?
Avoid Cragavon.
Avoid Cragavon.
Well, did
Thanks,
we go
Cragavon.
through there, or we went past? Round it.
Well, Cragavon was where there's a castle there, a little castle, but that's where we did our washing. Remember the big washing machines outside? I think that was Cragavon.
Yes, that's right. Very nice washing machines in Cragavon. We're not really selling it, are we?
No, I've been. Why is that a Cragavon video? Why?
You should. Maybe he doesn't want people to go there.
Probably.
Yeah, so doesn't want it as a tourist spot.
Yokel couple says, this is Nigel and Mary.
Yes.
Says, we enjoyed your vlogs from Australia and New Zealand.
I'm not so keen on Rusty. Do you know what? Rusty did grow on me, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think it was because...
Very easy to drive. Good vehicle to drive.
But also because we got in there when we were going around doing the checks, and it smelt, didn't it? And I thought, I can't cope with
Oh,
this
that
for
was
2
the
weeks.
beginning of our holiday, and it was a disaster straight away. It's like, oh. I even said we need another motorhome, another one, and they said, and they had a look, pretending. Well, I think they did.
Ooh.
Yeah, it stank, and I don't know if I mentioned this on the video. Did we mention this on any of our videos?
I don't. I think you briefly.
The first stop it was the first stop we were at in New Zealand. I washed the entire toilet, bathroom, because that was smelling, and that went. So it went away, and then it came back. Then we realised. So I washed it again. And then we realised that there was one of these smelly things in the dangling from the air freshener, dangling from the wing mirror, rearview mirror, and it's like.
What did it smell of? It was quite. It didn't smell nice, did it?
It didn't smell nice.
So we put it in the glove box, didn't we? The whole journey, because it was ponging.
Do you know what? I'm gonna say it reminded me of pineapple chunks from a men's toilet. There you go. That put a little thought in your head, and that's what I think it smelled like. So we put them in the glove box, but every time we open that.
But the problem with the toilet cassette was that it was broken and it didn't clip.
Yeah, that's right. So when you went to pull the, it's the same as over in the UK, in Europe, on my home, you've got that cassette. You have the cassette, and when you push a cassette in, it clicks, doesn't it, right? Because there's a little flap or whatever, and it clicks at the place. But this had worn out or was broken or something, so it wasn't clicking into place. You pushed it all the way back so it could move. And of course,
it wasn't going in.
That's where the smell of urine come from.
But you sorted that, didn't you? Because when we emptied it, you pushed it right
in there.
But no, going back to Rusty, I think because it had the U-shaped lounge. It had a lot of rust, didn't it? U-shaped lounge. And it was quite spacious, wasn't it? I mean, obviously the bathroom was quite small, but
spacious was. But we had to do a bit of a do-si-do when we wanted to walk round each other.
Yeah, well, you have to do a do-si-do.
The other thing was with the U-shaped lounge. You just reminded me was when you sat and you're right at the back there, and they've got the rear doors there. You stick my legs. Now I'm 6 foot, and my legs, of course, because the seat was quite wide, wide. It went beyond my knees, so when I was sitting down, my legs were like.
Yes.
Sitting there, so it wasn't extremely comfortable, but
it was a good experience.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's not for everybody, is it? Going all that way.
And those windows, even though it gave you a great panoramic view, it made it cold in there in the evening, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just the getting there as well, isn't it? Because we were going to go on the longest flight from Perth to Heathrow. Heathrow. Was it 17 hours? Joining on to Melbourne, which was then made it 23 hours. But for some reason they changed it, didn't they? But I think you get sort of spa treatments and you can shower and freshen up and everything. But we thought, well, that'd be a really nice experience. But
Qantas 09 flight, I think it is. And that was.
But for some reason at the check-in they said, "Oh, that's been cancelled."
Yeah, they told us the flight's been cancelled. So they gave us another one. So we're still at Melbourne, and then we're sitting there waiting for our flight, and then we hear the announcement about the one that we were going to go on.
And it hadn't been cancelled.
No, but it was 17 hours in the air. Can you imagine that? Imagine 17 hours.
It did take us a long time.
That is a lot of movies. That's 24, isn't it? One season of 24.
I did watch some quite good movies actually, but that's another story. But no, I think New Zealand is well worth going.
Oh, amazing scenery in New Zealand.
If you haven't seen the videos,
if the only thing I would say about if you're traveling around New Zealand, take longer than 2 weeks. Going all that way. We only spent 2 weeks there, and I don't think it was not enough.
Longer. Yeah,
it was not enough.
No.
Not that we felt it was being rushed, but we wanted to see.
We missed bits that we didn't see.
The chances of us going back unless we make an effort to go there, and there's a lot of money as well. Yeah, so we had 5 weeks out there, 3 in Australia, where I was working, and then my company said, "Look, if you're spending some time in Australia, why don't you move your holiday?" We were going to go to Cornwall in Herman. Move your holiday to Australia, and I thought, well, we haven't been to
Cornwall,
Australia.
Australia.
We haven't been to New
Would you
Zealand.
like Cornwall?
Yeah, we haven't been to Australia. We haven't been to New Zealand, so let's do that. And yeah, it was only 3 hours from Melbourne. Christchurch is 3 hours from Melbourne.
And Melbourne is an amazing place,
Yeah.
isn't it? I don't know why I imagined it to be very different, just very built up and not a lot there, but it was very interesting, wasn't it? Lots of parks.
Yes. Lots of places to eat, we found.
Yes, yes. Oh, yes, and there was a
Different types of
German
food.
nice pub, wasn't there, with all the beers. And, oh, what did we have? We had a ham hock. That was lovely with the music.
Yeah.
With the ladies, your Fraus, with their
Sorry?
showing all their bits, weren't they?
Yes, I was. Well, I didn't look at that.
Oh, dear. But very good.
I think we missed something.
Oh, yeah,
Because it's
sorry,
not
I
been
think
scrolling.
Digress.
So let's just take a look at some of the. Bob says, you inspired us. I guess you're talking about Northern Ireland. Booked 3 sites: Ballyness, Dallamont, Knock. I can pronounce these. But we are going to try some wild camping or play it by ear. Yeah, good, excellent. Chaz, he says, I only have my habitation check to keep up the body warranty. Oh, I see. And then no, that was Carrick Fergus.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, it's just up the road, though, isn't it? It's not very far.
I wish we had those laundry places here, though. They're amazing.
Yeah, they are
they?
very good. In fact, what really impressed me was the fact or debit card. It's like, great, I don't have to find change. Amazing. Poshcats, don't forget to press the thumbs up button for ads and Zoe. 30 people in the chat room.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Poshcats.
Yeah.
And don't forget to check out, if you haven't already, Poshcats Camping and Bob Earnshaw's YouTube video. Oh, it's Alison. Look. Hello, Alison. How you doing?
Is Michael on the call?
Oh, and of course, don't forget you.
He's not into us. I know he's not.
The Frenches, of course, they got a YouTube channel, and so have the Yokel couple. Guys, watch ads and Zoe in Motorhomes Europe. Lots of adverts now. That's one of our early ones, wasn't it?
2011. Oh my
That
goodness.
was when we went with Just Go, and they turned around to us and said, because we went next the following year, they said, "Oh, we were inspired by your video, and we're going to have a video competition on the same route from Italy to Luton." And we entered and we won, didn't we? We won an iPad.
I think that was mainly you, Ad, really.
Rob Clutch says, "Are you concerned about the ozone down there?" Down where? Are you talking about
down here?
Are you talking about New Zealand? No, we weren't worried about any ozone. Ozone? That was in the 80s, wasn't it? Ozone. Now we've got global warming now to worry about.
Can't beat Cornwall.
Yeah, you go there quite often, I think. I remember you saying, didn't you? Do a bit of Cornwall. And
Michael has still not watched YouTube. Oh dear. I think if we get Michael on YouTube, it'll be a first. You think?
Does he watch anything?
Is he coming to Herman Fest? I know you are, Alison. Being dragged along, I suspect. Yeah. Right. We've done all the messages.
So yeah,
we probably missed a few, didn't we?
Australia, New Zealand. Anything else you want to mention about New Zealand or Australia?
Seems such a long time ago now.
It does actually, and when we were there, it seemed to go slowly, didn't it? Maybe it's because, personally, from my point of view. Maybe it's because I was working.
Mm.
And our hotel was a 2-minute walk to the office, so that was all right. But then I had to catch the train a few times, a couple of times a week,
That worked
going
quite
to the
well.
customer. I had to do some training, give training, that is. That was a 45-minute on the
Crusty Camper.
Crusty Camper,
That's a
not
good
Rusty
name,
Camper.
isn't it?
Yeah. Hi from breezy Cumbria, is it? Ah,
We like Cumbria as well.
we
Don't
do.
we? We
lots
like
of
most.
places. We like lots of places.
I suppose you don't mention the places you don't like. Do you?
Do you think you just forget them? I guess where you live, you
suppose
wouldn't
you
like to
do.
stay, would you?
No,
Would
unless you live in a really lovely place.
Maybe. Do people who live in lovely places go on holiday though?
Probably not.
I mean, if you lived in the Cotswolds or Cornwall, would you go on holiday? I don't know. Weird one. Never done that.
Enjoyed your video this morning as wearing your rubber gloves. Did you?
They're starting to become, and my spoilers, so they're starting to become connected to me.
You're wearing that.
I'm
a
not
lot.
wearing them now. I could go and get a pair if you like. And Alison then says, we certainly are. I'm toying with the idea to start a YouTube blog. Oh, I moved on. YouTube blog. We have to film Michael and see.
Yes. Do you think he'd
Easy. He's steady on there. And then Bob, we like where we live, and we stayed at the local site. Oh, really?
Oh, that's an idea.
Do we have a local site? I don't think we have.
Really, do we? No.
We have some CLs and CSs.
We would do that, wouldn't we? Because we're often thinking, oh, we'll just go away for the weekend.
And then Krusty then turns and says, we do wild camp here sometimes. The lakes are a few miles away. His name's Pete.
Pete, yes, rather than call him Krusty.
Sometimes I get called Herman.
Oh, it's Henry. I've seen a few comments from Henry recently.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Just joined, been out getting motorhome ready to travel. Where are you going to, Henry?
Henry's got little jovial comments, doesn't he? I've noticed.
Does he? You've got a better memory than me. And
Dig a Bucket.
Oh,
yes.
I think that's a funny name, that is. Hello, I really enjoyed watching your NC500 tour. Would you do it again?
We would.
But for longer and going the other way around?
Well, we wouldn't do the A9, would we? And then go all the way up to John O'Groats. Yeah, we kind of probably cut through the middle because we didn't really see that, did we?
So the answer is yes. We'd probably do it. I'm thinking we'd probably do it anti-clockwise, but like you said, cut through the middle.
And
do
one side.
the West Highland. The West Highland.
But yeah, well, you missed a bit because you know in your video you were saying, oh, I wish we'd stopped here and carried on.
Right on the edge
But
of
the
the
lock.
bridge. Yeah. Missed that. That'd been nice.
I mean, how long ago did we did that? I mean, it's probably very different
years.
now, isn't it? It's probably got very busy. We did it when it was unknown in a way, didn't we?
No, it wasn't unknown. No, it was unknown to us, but I think it was very popular then. We just went in a quieter time rather than during the peak season.
But didn't we have lovely weather?
We did. It rained. It was still rained.
But we had a good. Yeah, we were expecting it to rain all the time, didn't we? And it wasn't
so
too
who's
bad.
actually done the NC 500 and gone up the Bannocknabar?
Oh yeah,
Mispronounced that totally. You know where I mean. Who's not followed the rules there and done that? Chaz?
Well, we know our Chaz did.
Chaz, was that you?
And he's got a much bigger motorhome than us.
His motorhome's like 10 metres long and like 4 wide, isn't it? It's huge. It's not really. I'm joking. Hold on. We were.
You're going back.
I am, because we missed some, and this YouTube app forces me to.
I mean, we should really get the right technology.
Yeah, we should get the right technology.
Smithies. I've never heard of
Smithies Kontiki. We've not met you before, don't think. Hi there, how you doing? Welcome to the channel.
Just
It's
joined.
fading away. Hi guys, just joined in. Hope your weather's a bit better now.
It's
It
all
is.
right, isn't it?
It's going to rain tomorrow, though, isn't it? I think I saw that it's going to rain 8 o'clock tonight. So we'll soon find out. I
It's
know.
very exact, isn't it?
It's exact because it doesn't come from.
Right.
I've forgotten the app.
Tia Conditi. Hey guys, liking the unexpected live stream at work at the moment. Should be at it, but hey, well, you can have us on in the background, couldn't you? And
Actually, we did start off live streaming every month, beginning of the month, Saturday, the first week of the month, I should say, the first Saturday of the month. But then I think the last live stream was September, October. Can't have been September. It must have been October, August. Sorry, August was probably the last one. And then we've had a lot. We're just busy. We've just not been able to squeeze in a live stream on that day, on that Saturday.
also, we were away end of
Yeah,
September, October. We came back November. We had like
I think
jet
we could
lag,
have.
didn't
I
we?
think we could have live streamed in Melbourne or New Zealand. I forget which one it was now. But you guys would have been all asleep.
Why is there nobody here?
Yeah,
It's 3 o'clock in the morning in
I
the
can hear
UK.
crickets. It's a tumbleweed. Yeah, so we maybe not do it so many
No, because you get
every
bored of
month
us.
because maybe we might not get an update, for instance. But we see how it goes. We miss one who just probably Henry says
Oh,
probably
this is
Seaton Axminster for a few days,
not too.
not far from us in Warminster. Oh, okay.
Ah,
Yeah, so that's what's it? Dorset. Dorset. We've been there, haven't we? We went to Barford. Always have a think. Is it Barford? Burford? No. Barford? Burford.
Burford for the
Burford.
Cotswolds and Bolton the Water. You meaning?
Oh no. Hold on. No, I'm thinking of somewhere else. Bob,
Oh,
we
Bob's using
enjoyed.
these names, isn't
We
he?
enjoyed.
Atnahara, right in the
Atnahara,
middle
right
of
in
the
the middle.
Highlands.
Oh yes, we never left the mainland, did we? When we were in Scotland, kind of drove straight past Skye, the exit for Skye. There's some place we could have probably popped over to, and would like to do. We have Poshcat says we have done bits of it rather than try to rush around the whole
Yeah.
NC 500. Yeah, that's the thing. They say you can do the NC 500 in 5 days.
Well,
But when we were there, somebody said that they've seen somebody on the NC 500 Facebook group wanting to do it in a day on a motorcycle. It's like, why would you do that? First of all, you've got to think about other people because a lot of the roads are single track, and Scotland is the best place for single track roads. They do it perfectly. If a place needs a single track road, they put a passing bay in there, like every 300 meters or whatever. UK, Ireland, all of Ireland, England, Wales, the whole of Ireland, do not do that. It was, there's a hedge that we don't need anymore. We'll cut that hedge down and lay some tarmac down for people to pass, kind of thing. That's how I see it, anyway. But in Scotland, perfect for doing all that kind of
that
thing.
chap who was there, who met at the lock, he was doing it for like 6 months, wasn't he? Or was that just the area? Just doing it.
Yeah. Well, the couple in the motorhome in Kyle of Tongue.
And they didn't put any chemical toilet stuff in, did they? So they were
No.
just, once the toilet was full, they were digging a hole and burying
Well,
it.
he didn't literally say that. He said, "I've got a pickaxe and a shovel,
Yes.
and there's a very large field over there." It was a very large field, and it was mown, wasn't it?
And you've got the mozzies, haven't you, as well?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some bits that you don't want.
Take your nets with you.
Have I missed one?
Sleepy cat pictures. I never
Sleepy
heard of
cat
them.
picture. No, I've not heard of you.
What
Hello,
news
welcome
on
to the channel.
Air suspension. Dun dun dun.
Well, Oh, what does Chaz say? Does he? Oh, he's guilty as charged. Air suspension. Right.
Good
Uh,
news.
so we're planning. The reason why we're here is in Devizes is because I wanted to find out if I can use my work laptop with the Wi-Fi, and I've tested it and I can. So we're going to spend a few days here over the week. I still need to book that in, and then we're going to. So we're nearer to Bristol, which is where we're going to get our air suspension fitted. So we bought it with and Chaz. We went to the NEC with Chaz, and he has got it booked as well, paid for, to get air suspension on his motorhome, and we booked and paid for our motorhome at a good discount, I thought, and all fitted. So we're getting that done next
Well, we had
weekend.
it was only £100 off, wasn't it, at the NEC? But
Yeah, but it was £1,000 Dunlop. So it's the good one.
with fitting and VAT, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah, fitted, which is pretty good. I mean, it's a lot of money still, but it's going to be all worthwhile. Whereas there was somebody else selling another version of it. We actually had a tank as well, and the Dunlop one doesn't need a compressor tank. And that was £950, and you fit it yourself, right? So makes perfect sense.
Could you have fitted it yourself?
Oh, it's simple.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't.
Simple. Make a few drill a few holes.
But it might be simple to you, but
Connects it all up, following the instructions, and then replace part of the suspension, which we've already tackled on Herman anyway.
yes. And we haven't had to use the chocks here, have we? Because we're
No.
so level.
We are so level. You would not believe.
We did the bathroom door test, didn't we?
Yeah.
But yes.
Well, we're not perfectly
We're not
level.
perfect,
the door
but-
does swing, but it
we probably have to be
it doesn't feel like
trying.
we're hunched forward.
No.
We don't have to use the chocks.
Amazing. No squeaking.
No squeaking.
So no more chores for Herman,
I
really.
know there's probably a few other things that we can do on Herman. But I think I was answering a question. I've diverted.
Yeah, suspension. Yeah, so you're having
So-
it done on Friday.
Yeah.
From
Where's it?
hi
Where were we?
Yes.
Where were we?
Mark Phillips, hi from Wales, just listening to your vlog while dyeing my Heimer blinds. Wow.
Wow.
How'd you do that then?
What the? Oh, you're not going to see
'Cause
that.
yeah.
Why are you dining them? Are they
Well,
stained or something? Or are you changing
Make
colour?
it very interesting, wouldn't it?
Making them black maybe, so people so it looks a bit more
That sounds
cozy.
good.
Yeah. Rob says, did the NC 500 in October? West Side was the best.
Yes.
Yeah, we agreed. Somebody from when we I can't remember where we were now. Somewhere on the east side said, "Oh, but if you just get on the A9, you're going to be missing lots." So that's something I want to consider, because it is. I mean, parts of it are actually a dual carriageway, that A9. So and then you just seem to seem to miss quite a bit if you just keep driving, don't you? Especially when you know that there's dolphins at the end of it. Are you going to Heimer Chill this next? Oh, it's next weekend. Is it Krusty? Sorry, Phil. Was it Phil?
Pete.
Pete. Sorry, Pete. Gary P. Brain's terrible for names, and as some of you may know.
Well, we saw John Avery's post, didn't we? Say there was over 100 people going. So
Oh, was there?
yes, and hopefully, fingers crossed. I think the weather's going to be all right, isn't it? So
Oh, not like the last time.
no, we went when what was it?
It was snow. Yeah, that
Oh,
was
it's
actually the end
terrible,
of
wasn't it?
February. So that would have been 2 years ago, last
I
week.
can't remember what storm it was, but it was horrendous, wasn't it? Getting there.
Beast from the East.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beast from the East. And everyone was saying, stay in, and we didn't. Well, where
Your
we live, it was
family were
quite. It
worried,
was
weren't
fine where we were living. Where we lived. Where we live.
Shropshire lad.
No problem for being late,
No, we're
Shropshire lad.
finishing in a minute.
Have you seen how many people are watching? There's 49 now. Wow. Hello, everybody.
Darren.
Say hello if you haven't already.
Darren's the chap who has the he's the mechanic, isn't he? Or am I thinking of someone else? I always get it wrong.
Hi, Ads and Zoe. Welcome to Wiltshire. Thank you very much. We've been here. We've been here a few times. It's only an hour and a half away. So, well, Devizes only an hour and a half away. And of course, just up the road is Avebury, with all those stones and stuff. It's all very. That's very nice. And
Not so far from Stonehenge, is it?
no, Stonehenge is in Wiltshire as well.
Wendy and Darren going to Scotland.
Oh, no, okay. No,
No,
you're wrong.
they had the orange camper van.
No,
the red. No.
Darren and Wendy Squire came to
Herman
Fest last year. Yes,
I can't remember their van though.
I can't remember the colour.
It
The
was
orange,
in the
the orange
section.
one. I think the orange one
Near
was
Chaz.
Keithy.
Oh yes.
I might have got that wrong. Sorry,
Apologies.
Mr. and Mrs. Squire. They're watching on separate devices. That tells
Yeah,
me.
that's right. Putting the numbers up.
Oh dear. Posh Cats camping. Lots of trees around Old Tanahara have been felled, and it is looking sad. When we were there in September. Oh, I see. So lots of wind was there, blown over.
Lots of wind.
16 miles from us, walked the canal locks. We cycled them today and went through Devizes, actually, didn't we? And continued and thought it's getting a bit cold.
It was getting cold.
Sleepy Cat says hi. Scotland is great. We can see it from home. You can see it from home.
Wow.
You can see Scotland. Wow. You're losing a satellite or something. You should try the Hebrides. It's a brilliant place to chill out. Yeah, that's what we do. We'd like to do that, I think. We have thoughts of going to Ireland or Scotland this year. They're just thoughts at the moment, though. It would be like next week we're going. Let's go there. That's what we can tend to do. My classic car adventures.
We'll be getting a new van.
Oh,
what are you going to get?
What are you going to get? And with a name like that, do you actually tow your classic car? Seen a few people. In fact, somebody was here, weren't they, this morning leaving?
Yes, with
they were there.
Sporty car.
It looked like an Austin. No, sorry, a Caterham. Caterham 7, is that right? They were towing it on a little motorhome. And then somebody else here, I think, last time I was here, they were towing a Mini, a proper Mini, not one of these BMW ones. Where were we? Frenchies. We followed your NC Fire Under videos. Absolutely great. Thank you very much for that. Sleepy Cat. Sounds good. Looking forward to that. Excellent. Gotta go. Tease up. See you later.
What are you having?
Yeah, we had our chili last night.
Oh,
Gorgeous chili. But tonight we're going to the pub. Now, if you've not been to Devizes, Three Magpies, is it's been very good to us, I think, and it's really 2-minute walk.
100 yards, didn't he?
It also it's a Wadworth brewery as well, so you can get some really nice beers in there. Your favourite is Corvus, isn't it? Which is
Similar to Guinness.
It's like a Guinness but better. It's a bit more creamy.
Very nice.
And mine is Swordfish, which is an ale with a hint of rum in it. It's good. They're very good though. I missed someone. Henry says only takes half an hour. Ask Greg.
Oh, what, the habitation check? No. What takes?
No, I don't know.
Oh dear. We probably.
What did Henry say last? Sorry, Henry. Sorry, everyone. Devizes 60 miles from. Oh, I see. So half an hour to walk the locks. I don't know.
It does help going on the electric bikes, doesn't it? Because you can whiz up there.
The bell had a bit of a going to, wouldn't it? Every few moments.
Mm.
Simon Shipway. Hi there, Simon. Welcome to the channel. Love your van. How much did it cost you? I'm looking for one. Herman cost us £20,000 10 years ago. Now it's probably, I don't know how much it would be
From
now.
eBay, wasn't he?
Yeah, we ordered it saw it in eBay.
It depends how old you want your vehicle to be, because obviously if you get a brand new motorhome, you're going to pay a lot more than that.
If you're looking for one, Simon, if you're on Facebook, join the Classic Heimers Facebook page. They have also or the Heimer Market.
Hypermarket.
No, Heimer
Oh, is it
Market.
Heimer Market?
It's called Heimer Market. That's where they sell all their motorhomes and anything to do with Heimers. Really, get on there and be able to see lots. I think. Sleepy Cat Pictures says pizza in case you are wondering.
Ooh. Well, we were
just thinking if they're doing pizza.
No, it's the fish and chips today, isn't it?
No, I mean at the Crow.
Oh,
Magpies.
I see.
Mark Phillips.
Oh yes, for his blinds.
Changing the colour to baby blue will send you some pictures when done. Oh, very nice.
And
That'd
how
be
you
great.
do it? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
another
we want to see
technical task.
We want to see a
Rads.
video. We want to see a video.
Oh yes.
Pete says it's more common to get snow at Easter than it is at Christmas. Do you know? Yeah, December. I remember December being quite a cold month, and December and being called winter. You know, Christmas is normally snowy, but when I was a kid, that happened, but not very often. And now it doesn't happen very often at all. We've had what, snow here in March. For me, winter is actually January, February, and maybe not March, but yeah. It seems to have moved. Do you think it's moved? Do you think that the seasons have moved around a bit, or just got warmer?
April can be awful, can't it? Well, most months.
April's normally wet, I think.
The showers.
I remember many years ago, probably, I don't know, 25 years ago, we had torrential rain in July every day. In July.
But when you think of Wimbledon in June, it's mostly wet, isn't it?
Hey, the two Tau Westies. That's Heidi. Hi, Heidi. How you doing? Yeah, I think I have to agree though, Pete. It's more common to get snow at Easter than it is Christmas. Oh, Smoky. Hopefully it won't snow this year. It's our
Pretty good event, isn't it?
It is a good event. I think when we went, it was a bit cosy, wasn't it? Because of the snow, kept people in one place.
Yes. I mean, unfortunately, with the beast from the east, it sort of stopped about half the people going, didn't
That's
it?
right,
So
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
quite empty, wasn't it? But no, it's brilliant. They really do arrange it very well, don't they?
Yeah.
It's all very uniform, isn't it? With the parking.
And you got electricity there, and just get a electric heater.
Well, when we went with the snow,
Because that saves you a bit on your gas.
yes, the pipes all froze up, didn't they? Luckily,
getting
the
the
water
water.
pipe was in the toilets, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had all the water pipes around the campsite were all frozen, so they had to get feed a very long, or two hoses together. Oh no, we had to drive right up to the toilet block.
Yes,
didn't we?
and you had to put the pipe through the window.
Yeah.
But it was very pretty, wasn't it, with all the snow and the...
Sheer lad. Do you think going off in a camper would class as self-isolation, just in case it comes to it?
I know,
Discuss.
isn't it terrible?
That's a good one, yeah. I think it is. Well, unless you're at a campsite. If you're at a campsite, of course, you want to be careful. Well, should you? You know, you could think of being careful when you go to the toilet block, right? Because you might wash your hands, but when you leave, you're touching the door handle.
Yes.
Disaster. That's it. And if you're like me, I nibble my fingers. I'm gonna catch it.
That'll stop
Mustn't
you
laugh
from
at it. It's
nibbling.
terrible. But do you guys think that the media is hamming it up a bit? I see a lot of Facebook comments saying, "Oh, the media this and the media that," but well, they're only telling it how it is. I think you've got to be careful when there's a.
But also this bulk buying of all the sanitizer and the toilet rolls. I mean, how many bottles do you need?
I saw a Facebook page where, a posting where someone had put pieces of bread in a test. It was in a school. A teacher it was showing their kids this thing about bacteria and how it spreads, and they had different pieces of bread. Some were touched, somebody washed their hands and then touched the piece of bread. Somebody used hand sanitizer and touched the bread. The only one that worked was washing your hands. The sanitizer, rubbish.
Yeah.
That's just
well,
rubbish.
they do say just soap and water, don't they?
Soap and water. Who's the colourblind one then? I think he's referring. I'm colourblind. Do you know that? Simon, what's the worst place you've stayed? Oh, well, actually, you want to be watching out for our van life challenge video.
Well,
we
we've
recorded
answered
it today, and I'll be doing some edits soon, so that'll be.
We won't answer it now. No, we haven't stayed at very many awful sites, have we?
We had to think of that one, though.
Yes, it took us quite a few days.
Bob says Stonehenge felt more like a tourist trap than Avebury. I think that's probably because, well, it's Stonehenge. Plus, also they built a new building there, haven't they?
And it's
English Heritage.
Yeah, English Heritage.
English Heritage own that. That whatever. So maybe, and I mean, you ask anybody who doesn't come, a visitor to the country, and they're going to say, "Oh, what you ask them? Where are you thinking of going?" And they're going to say, "Oh, London, Stonehenge."
So well known, isn't it?
But both are good though. Darren says Silver Auto Trail, V-Line.
You've forgotten what the question.
No, the question was what motorhome did you have?
Ah, okay. Oh, yes, Silver Auto Trail.
Bob, we're also going to Harris and Lewis again in July.
You see, we haven't been there,
no.
have we?
What's the whiskey like there, Bob? Shh, don't tell Zach. John Thompson. Hi, John. Welcome to the channel. I don't think we've seen you comment before.
He looks very smart, doesn't he, in his profile? He's got his red
tiny.
tie.
How can you see that? It's like 4 pixels wide. Those little pictures.
First time watching you. Oh, dear.
Hopefully it won't be the last. No, we used to, like I said earlier, we used to do, 6 months ago, we were doing every month. Who was it that
asked you? Oh, I think it was Shep, wasn't it? He said, "Oh, when are you going to do one?" And
oh, yes, that's right. Is Shep here? Is Shep on the...
God, he was the one that wanted one. He's not even on the...
And Heidi says, anyone toured Orkney or Shetland? You're from up there, aren't you, Heidi? You're,
we haven't.
No, we haven't. But we do want to. It's just a matter of finding the time. And then Pete says,
he's got to go.
As just wanted to say how much I appreciate watching your videos about repairs, upgrades to the van. But bye for now. Well, thank you very much. Yes, it's been a lot of things we've been to Herman.
The thing is, there's only so much you can do, and also, yes, that's right.
It's expensive.
Well, I was going to say it's
fun,
quite
though.
A costly thing. I mean, you can't keep doing them all the time.
My bugbear is that none of the things that we did were picked up by the company who serviced our motorhome. Even the MOT. Can you believe that? So doing it yourself, if you're competent and you've got the tools, is really the only way of doing it. To know that it's done properly. to know it's been done.
Well, you mentioned about the shock absorber to them a number of times, didn't you, to say that it was leaking, and they said, "Oh, there's no problem with it." And
Well,
then
I
we
thought
went to Ireland, and
so. Looking at there's a rubber gaiter. It goes around the hub on the inside. There's a wheel, a rubber gaiter, and out comes a drive shaft. So this thing here moves around, and if it's split, it's packed with grease inside. You know, stop dust getting in there, and it's about this big. Right, it's quite a large thing, and there's all this oil and grease over it, and I thought it had split, so I asked them to check it. Said, no, we wiped all the oil off. Looks fine to us. It's fine, no splits. I thought, oh, great. You know why it's all greasy and oily? Simply now we do because the shock absorber was
So
going on its way out, had gone, and it's just that when we got to Ireland, decided to go totally on us. So that would have been a failure for 3 years on the MOT.
But we're a bit disheartened with them now, aren't we? Because we feel that
they can't do an MOT, they can't do a service. We're not going to name them, but they're not a motorhome company either. So they're local. I think they're the only people in around our area who can do,
which you kind of rely on, don't you? Because there aren't that many.
Put a motorhome on a hoist and lift up in the air. So they've got all the equipment and whatever. But anyway.
Yes.
Bob says, we went to the Orkney in 2006. We weren't filming then. To West. I love it when everyone's having a chat with each other. I just find that
we're just sitting
amazing. Yeah. Atherton Media. Hi there. We've not seen you guys on here, so welcome to the channel. Herman Hits the Road. You changed your channel name. We found you again. Yippee. Oh, good. Excellent. So you haven't subscribed then, maybe? Henry, suspension only takes half an hour. Ask Greg V. Virgo. Right. We met him. Met him when we were going to the Duxford Road air show in a pub from just up the road from the campsite. Very nice couple. Oh, he only takes half an hour. Of course, that's his T-shirt, isn't it? It's his logo. Yes. But I've never seen him say that, which is I thought it was just a T-shirt he bought, but it's obviously his catchphrase. Simon says, "Cheers, guys. You the troll, you that trolls, and Bob make me want to want a motorhome. Keep up the videos. Thanks, Simon Shipway. We will.
Why don't you get them?
Yeah, why don't you get one?
If you want one, get one.
I think there's three. I'm counting them in my head now. There's 3 reasons why somebody might not get a motorhome or camper: cost, place to store it,
yes, and the upkeep of it, I suppose.
Worried about driving it,
and also if you've got the time to use it as well. Why are you blocking?
Well, not because I was doing that in front of you. Yeah, so if you can get round those things, then yeah, see, it's Heidi. Hi there, Heidi. How you doing? Kirkwall was. This is from Bob. Kirkwall Island
was
great.
Wouldn't take the car.
Wouldn't take the car. Oh, I see you towing it. Okay, I see what you mean. Rather than you wouldn't suggest people take their car. That's how I read that first of all.
Oh yes, because Heidi was asking whether.
Yes, that's right. We're taking my older sister who can't walk too far, Bob Earnshaw. Do you have, Simon says, do you have to have a Heimer to attend Heimerfest? Heimerfest?
You don't have to, no.
I think...
Because John Avery's often said, because people have asked, haven't they?
Yeah.
And he said it doesn't matter at all. I mean, obviously you'd feel a bit... like a sore thumb.
Yeah, you'd be stuck in the corner of the
100 Heimers, and then you'd have. But he said no, more than welcome.
We've seen
I think
the odd.
Someone's going actually that hasn't got a Heimer this year, isn't it?
Hawkeye Zoe.
Oh, yes.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Shropshire lad is Clive Woodward watching.
He came to Herman Fest.
He did. I'm thinking I recognise that name. um, we've not he's not coming this year though. At the moment, he's not registered his name. We came to Herman Fest. Oh, he came to Herman Fest. I used to work with Clive. Good times. How did you know? How did you know he went to? Oh, you must have seen him in the video, right? CV boot. Ah, right. Yes, CV boot. Gator. Yeah, that thing. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right, Darren. Yeah, it is shocking. I fall for that one every time. Heidi says, remember if you venture north of the border, booze is more expensive, higher tax, so take it with you. That is a good tip. But we've run out though. And of course, you want to buy whiskey, don't you? I think it's whiskey actually. I find is a similar price, but it's sold in litres rather than 75 mil
Right.
in supermarkets. Old Smoky, great watch, thank you. And we'll definitely take an electric fire to Heimerchill. This year we'll be getting one. Oh, that'd be a good one. You need to let us know what you get, Simon. Old Smoky, love our Heimer B644.
Oh, nice. Because that's for the U-shaped lounge. That's quite big, isn't it?
Oh, you might be right, actually. Yeah.
That one is a lot bigger than Herman, isn't it? Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, it's Pamela and Johnny.
Hello, Pamela and Johnny. How are you doing? I think, are you from Ireland? Is that right?
They were the ones that nominated
us, yes. And Bob. What?
We've got that.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, we did that today. Look, the sun's coming out now.
Oh, they're from Ireland.
Yeah.
What part of Ireland are you from? We love North and South.
I think they're from Republic.
Ah.
Sorry, you didn't get the camera.
Oh, that's at Pamela and Johnny's.
Yes, I don't understand.
No, it's not to you.
That was a private company.
Yes, we went through there, didn't we?
Yes, that's right. That's is that where oh, what's the name of the ferry we got? That's Waterford, isn't it?
No, we went near Dublin, didn't we? And we took the ferry.
That's north. What about when we went last year?
That's with the crystal, isn't it? The Waterford crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right. Cork area. That area. Probably too far west for Cork, but I know where it is.
Fishguard, we went. Rosslare to Fishguard.
Rosslare, yeah. Rosslare. That's Waterford, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Now, somebody's just asked a very important question. How many cakes do we need for Herman Fest? I think, I don't want to put a downer on it, but I think we had too many last year.
Can I just say, don't listen to her. Zoe is not a cake person.
I did like your brownies last year. They were amazing, but they were Mary Berry. Well, she didn't make them.
She came round and she cooked them for us.
But I suppose there's no numbers.
I think hopefully it's going to be a good Herman Fest this year. We've got a few ideas.
Let's hope it doesn't rain, because it rained, didn't it, the first day?
Well, that was all right. I mean, you get weather, like, sunny weather now. And but I mean, the Saturday was perfect, wasn't it? You couldn't get any better. No.
But no, the cakes were very nice, weren't they?
But it did look last year, the first day when we arrived, that field we're in.
They did say that we had a lot to go in there, didn't they? And I thought, oh my goodness, where are we all going to go?
There were some very large puddles.
Yeah.
Last year, but because it doesn't drain very well, apparently. Better luck next time. I wonder what maybe this. Are you talking about? They must be talking about the NEC meetup and somebody winning a camera, maybe.
Never too many.
There you go.
Cakes.
See, Wexford has the ferry port.
Yeah, but we didn't go to that ferry. We
did,
don't need you
Rosslare.
lazy.
Rosslare. Sorry, we're having a bit of a domestic. Rosslare. Rosslare? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
In the sun. Have you seen my t-shirt?
Oh dear.
Hold on.
There's all the cakes. You can never have too many cakes.
Exactly, Alison. Exactly. You can never have too many cakes. And of course, we were given some out, weren't we? First
Well,
time.
there was a couple that hadn't even been opened, and I think they.
Yeah. Mary and Nigel. Oh, how is Mary, by the way? I was watching your
lovely
your
Mary.
vlogs. Hopefully you're a lot better now.
I suppose the thing is as well, if anybody's got any recommendations of what we could do at Herman Fest.
Yeah, we have some already. We have I don't want to spoil
No,
it.
there's some little surprises.
I wouldn't say surprises, but yeah. We got cake. You can have two. Never see. Yoko couple says that as well. There's two people says you never.
Oh dear, I've said the wrong thing, haven't I? Shall
Peter
I go now?
Tisterton says never enough cake. There's 3. Rosslare is in Wex. Oh, beg your pardon. So I was wrong. Yes, I'm thinking of Wexford. That's right. A bit further along though, west is Waterford. Because they've got that massive bridge, remember?
All right, you're
With a toll.
backtracking now. Less cakes, more beer. I like our Bob's thinking. I've gone on to gin, haven't I? I seem to be. I was on my Guinness and me.
Well, you started.
But I do like my gin now.
Well, you started your first bottle Christmas.
Because I asked for that from Secret
And now
Santa.
you're on your 18th bottle. No, she's on her. She's on her second one now. She doesn't drink very much, do you, Marla?
No.
I'm teasing her.
Yeah.
Henry says,
Don't
Zoe.
like cakes. Something wrong with her. Well, no, it's not that I don't like them. It's just that I'm more a savoury person, aren't I?
Is that what that smell is?
No, I like my cheesecake, don't I?
Wine, yes, wine. Friday, yesterday was wine night, of course. We could make some cucumber sandwiches for Zoe.
Ooh, no.
Make them look like cakes. Chaz says, with you, Alison, can never have too much cake. And
Why?
look at what Bob says.
Do you think we're going off the subject?
We have gone off the subject.
Yeah.
We've not got.
I'm with Bob Beer.
Does anybody want to know about fixing Herman?
Update.
What? Update?
Oh.
I was force feeding people cake. You were handing them all around trying to get rid of them, weren't you? Yeah. Update vlog and we're coming soon. Oh, great. Excellent. From Yokel couple. Pam and Johnny's says,
Isn't it?
and then Darren says, they're really nice clotted cream gin made in Cornwall.
Oh, I don't know. That sounds a bit.
So when we
sickly,
hit Bristol at the weekend, we're going to continue down to Cornwall and get you some clotted cream gin.
I don't know about that.
No? I've been telling her to try making her own, but
Sounds
that'd
like
be good.
hard work, doesn't it?
well, no. I think what the idea is, you don't make the gin. I don't think you're allowed by law to make gin or whiskey.
No, but your
You're
mum.
not allowed to own. I've been told you're not allowed to own a distiller.
Your mum makes slow gin.
Yeah, but
doesn't
she gets a gin, like a bottle of Sapphire, is it? London's gin or whatever.
Oh, yes.
Gordon's gin or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the idea is you infuse it with some other stuff, like clotted cream, peanut butter.
Oh dear. Anyway,
peanut
let's get off this
butter
subject.
gin,
That
you
sounds
imagine that?
revolting. Right, so on your list, fixing Herman, NEC, air suspension and Herman Fest. Right, we're done.
Set 2.
Oh dear. Actually,
Honestly, it's water. Look.
Yes.
So, we've been
Finished.
streaming for an hour and 15.
Wow. Hasn't it gone
And we
quick?
still have 44 people. So
Unless they've just left it on and gone to make their tea.
I wanted to find out what the time was.
The time is 5:15.
Oh, we still
Well,
got
you'd be
time
able
for.
to work it out, wouldn't you? If we started
didn't
at
want to work it
4
out.
and it's an hour and 15.
So, is there anything you'd like us to discuss? I had my list, but I
I
kind
think
of
you've
covered.
gone through it all.
We haven't done the fixing Herman.
I think you have.
Herman Fest. So this year, Herman Fest, we've got quite a few people coming so far. Lots of people on. Lots of. I haven't got that many. Lots. I forgot what I was going to say. So got lots of people put the names down, and we got lots of people. A lot of those people have paid. If you're interested, of course, where we are going to be doing it, where we're going to be doing it is in Roundtree.
Round Hill.
Roundtree. You're going to be eating some Roundtree.
That's the jelly things, isn't it?
Yeah. Kit Kats and things. So it's at Round Hill in the New Forest, 12th to the 14th in June.
Get the month right this time.
For 2 nights, it's £44.30, and huge place. It's almost like a size of a small village. So you can pitch anywhere. But we've got one of the 2 rally fields. We may be sharing it. How they don't quite follow how they totally do this, but so I've booked a rally field, but depending on sizes, they may give us what we had before, the church field, I think it was called, or the other rally field 1 or whatever. I don't actually know the name of the other rally field. So if they put us in the first one, the big one, then we may be sharing it with somebody. But that doesn't stop anybody from turning up and.
Yes, because there's enough space, isn't there?
Enough.
Even if you just come along.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. So if you want to come along, there is a registration form. That's it. Which you fill in. You give us your email details, and I'll send you the payment details, all this kind of thing. And that's the way we're going to communicate via email. So that's it, really. And then
you then give the list to the campsite so they know that you're coming along.
That's right. So they're not open. The actual campsite isn't open until April, and that's when they want the payment. So I've got on, and they said, well, to book it, we need at least 10 people, 10 bookings, and we have that already, right? So that's fine. So so in April, I'll take everybody's name who's paid. I've got to fill in this form and send it off to them, and then I'm sure if anybody else comes along, we can add them to it. I don't think it'd be too difficult to add them to it. So if you want to come along, I can't give you a URL or anything, but check out one of our videos. It's the Herman Fest announcement. When was that? It was around Christmas time, so it's been in December that was released, or beginning of January. And then there's a link in the video description if you check that out. And we have Posh Cats camping come along. We have Bob and Jenny Earnshaw with Poppy.
The Super Chaz and Liz.
Chaz and Liz.
And Clarence.
The Yokel couple are coming. I'm trying to think. Peter. I'm just thinking of the YouTubers.
Alison and Michael.
I can't remember everyone's name. I'm just thinking of who came last year and who's.
We have a man in a tent.
No, there's a couple people in tents.
Oh,
two
tenters. People coming in caravans to Mr. Titterton.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's all happening. And what I was thinking of doing a video or two of like I don't know, like a skit or something, like the 2 Ronnies or something. I don't know. I haven't totally a way of going from one YouTuber to the other by following these like a story. But
You have these weird
I
ideas,
do.
don't you?
Yeah. like like the uh, like the van life challenge.
Mm,
That's gonna be a weird one, so you might want to watch out for that one.
yes. Right.
Right.
So everyone can make their tea now. So
Is
we'll.
it tea time?
Is it tea time? It was a little bit earlier. People might have a
Have we missed any?
siesta.
If I've been waffling on, have we missed
Oh
anybody?
yes. Anybody want to ask us anything before we go?
Here's a clotted cream.
No, I don't fancy that clotted
Are you
cream.
not?
No.
You're not into sweet things, is it? Are you?
No.
No. Uh, as they, Darren says, as they might say, I can't remember, Darren, if you're going to Herman Fest this year. I can't remember now. As they might say in Bristol, Gertlush.
Oh, do they?
Do they really? What in? Pamela and Johnny says, I love what you've done to the press store in the.
Ah.
Is that over there?
Evidently, we've got to do another one, so it doesn't look too out. It looks all right on its own, to be honest.
Yeah, I think. Well, we've got these two
You don't
doors.
want to overdo it, do you?
No, when you let go and they slam by accident, of course, that's when they break.
Digger.
Dig a bucket. We're hoping to get a motorhome this year. We visited the
Ooh.
camping, caravaning, motorhome show recently and popped out this afternoon to have a look at some today.
Oh, you have to let us know what he gets.
Yeah. I would. Is this a new thing for you? Dig a bucket, or have you tried others? I mean, you might want to rent before you buy, just to try a few different things, try layouts. Because you don't want to. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but you get a motorhome and you think to yourself, "Oh, if only, if this was different."
Yes, yeah.
Paul Hampton says, would anyone like German Brathurst and beer, Bratties, at the Herman Fest for a barbecue?
Ooh.
Yes, please. Assuming that we haven't going to have good weather, though.
Well, that's right, because it wasn't really. Well, I say it wasn't really barbecue weather last year, but the Saturday turned out very nice, didn't it?
Oh, no, we didn't have a barbecue because we had the chili still.
Well, and also they said we were going to have terrible weather the whole weekend, didn't they?
That's the Met Office for you. Can't get it right.
Good people, good wine, good beer. What more can you ask for? Very true.
Very good.
Nigel
Cleves. I don't think we've met Nigel Cleves before. Hi, Nigel. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Back to air suspension.
We were just about to sign off, to be honest. Maybe leave that for next one.
Excellent. And Heidi says,
oh, I think we're going to like Heidi. What's she say? Like a lot of craft gin, rhubarb and ginger. Now that sounds more like me. Are you coming along to Herman Fest, Heidi? You could possibly bring some of that along.
Might be a bit far for her to
Oh,
go.
yes, you're up north. Post it. We're here a week if you want to post it to Devizes campsite.
Support Zoe's alcohol problem. She's not.
No, I don't drink that much.
You know you don't. Which is a shame, really, because when it comes to wine night, we've got to have the same. Oh, it's terrible. We've got like a pipette. We've got to measure it out. We've got to weigh the glass and everything. It's terrible. We've got to have exactly the same. Otherwise...
Oh, there's murderer, isn't there?
Yeah. Old Smokey says, would you have loved...
No, would have loved.
Would have loved to come to Hermanfest, but sadly working that weekend. We'll definitely do the next one.
Could you not do a sickie?
Shh, his boss might be watching. I wish I was living in the UK. I'll be there in a shot.
You can include it into a holiday.
I think that's. I know Heidi and Bob. Two Westies and Bob and Jenny. There's lots of places, especially along the south coast. There's lots of things you can come and see. There's Weymouth with Portland Bill, the lighthouse, and then there is Loworth Cove and Durdle Door, all these places, and of course, no, it skipped from my head, but all along there, I can't remember the name of the town. There is it's sort of Jurassic Coast. So, and where is that place?
Corfe Castle.
Yeah, where is that? Begins with L.
Lulworth Cove.
No, Lulworth Cove. But it's just up. I remember it. If you PM me, I'll tell you this place. Little town.
Always Peterton.
Little town where you can like go along the beach and you can see. I mean, they're this big, right? Even bigger, like huge fossils in rocks. It's amazing.
Oh yes, yes.
Where was that?
Was that on the Isle of Wight?
There was some on the Isle of Wight, but this place, well, because the Isle of Wight and all the way along the coast is all connected, of course.
But we'll have a think.
Well, I'll just have a look at a map and I'll find it. Peter Titterton says, if you just read this one, we were made very welcome, even with a caravan. Thank you. Yeah, there is a problem, isn't there? People.
I know
It's them and us kind of thing.
Yes.
When people talk about caravan, everyone's welcome to Hermanfest. And if you prefer a motorhome to a caravan, or caravan to a motorhome, or even a tent to either, don't bother me.
No.
Right? It's whatever you choose. One is not. I heard somebody say, "Oh, I'm going to upgrade." They're in a caravan. Upgrade to a motorhome.
I suppose a caravan's easier for a family, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Plus, I mean, next door they're in a caravan and they've gone out in their car.
Yes.
Now, if we were going to do that, of course we're not towing. We've got to drive the motorhome. No, we don't mind that, but you know.
Ooh, we have just had our Cornish pastries. Ooh. Pasties.
You're doing it now. Looking forward to seeing you at Hermanfest, and we are looking forward to seeing you as well, Alison.
Lots of fun's up.
Our day's out. Look, not met.
Good afternoon.
Hi, our day's out. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. I don't think we've met before. Ads and Zoe here. This is Zoe. Dig a bucket. We have been camping off grid with friends with a motorhome and been in the tent of the west coast for Scotland. Can be a bit windy. We have been thinking about it for years. So you must have an idea of what motorhome you fancy then. Do you want to drop down bed or what?
Westies isn't going to be there this year.
Oh, okay.
No gin for Zoe. Not that I didn't want to see you, Heidi. Come on.
Old Smoky, unfortunately, we're self-employed.
Ah, okay. I understand. Yeah, because I said, could you not do a sickie? But yes.
Right. Pamela Johnny, I was in Weymouth, loved it. Yeah, Weymouth is very nice. That whole area of Chisel Beach. Nigel Cleves, sorry, missed you in Chichester the other week. Maybe catch up in Hermanfest. You going to Hermanfest? I don't recognise the name.
Maybe is the operative word.
Oh, okay. Wendy, guys, so wanted to come to Hermanfest. I'm waiting for a hit replacement. Can we let you know? Of course. No, it's no. I know a lot of people have registered already. I think Alison and Bob were one of the top 3. I think. Alison was
very quick, wasn't she?
But you don't need to. We don't need to know right now. And I know some of. I think some people, they're doing shift work or this kind of thing, and they won't be able to. They won't know their shifts are until like weeks before. So
like Waggers, isn't it? Because he's
Lyme Regis. Thank you. Yes, Waggies and Frenchies. Are you thinking of coming along? If you're still on, are you thinking of coming along this year? Or I know you were interested in last year, but you couldn't make it, if I remember correctly. There's no pressure. In fact, them directly, and yeah, so it's not a problem. It's not as like it's not like it's not like a campsite, a
Because they've got
caravan
so
club.
many pitches, they're not
Yeah.
really going to fill up, are they?
So that was,
Darren and Wendy seem to be, yes, doing their own separate messages, don't they? Are they
yeah,
in-
it's all outdoor living and a bit nomadic. Join the club, all welcome. Henry says, Annanites, that's the one on Marlborough Beach. Time we restarted calling them RVs. It covers all types of. Yeah,
What, for caravan and motorhoming?
that's right. Yeah, I think even in the States, though, it's an RV. They still call them trailers, don't they?
Right, last one.
David Webb. Sorry for mispronouncing your name, David. But welcome to the channel. I don't think we've met before. Got a lot of new ones.
A web. Oh, I see. You accidentally typed the last bit.
Do you? Oh, it keeps fading away. Do you do many Brit stops, and what do you think of them?
We haven't. Well, we kind of have a bit of a.
When you joined last year, don't we?
We sort of do loads all together, and then we don't do any for a while, don't we? But we quite enjoy them.
Well, we've stayed at Brit stop what 4, 5 times. They've always been pubs.
Yeah.
And we've been to the same one twice, I think. Right? Is that right?
Yes.
And then Fox and Goose we went to. That's a little campsite.
I don't know whether you meant to say the name. But yes, we quite like them, don't we?
Yeah, I think. And it breaks the. We tend to use them when we go in to see my parents in Devon. It just breaks up the driving really. You know, it's an hour to get to the Brit stop and then 2 hours to get to Devon, just to break it up a bit. But we've used them and we bought 2020 as well.
Yes, admittedly you haven't got any facilities there, have you? I mean, sometimes it's a pub, sometimes it's just a field, isn't it? Or a farm. I know it's a farm. It can be farms, pubs.
Could be anything really. Poshcats, as we are both from Suffolk.
There's a little offer, isn't there? Tigger.
We are looking at
A-class
with fixed bed and drop down. We have been looking at Bursner and Heimer as a winterized motorhome is what we are looking for. We can use it all year round. Can't use all motorhomes all year round. I didn't think that was a thing. I thought you could. As long as you keep them warm, if you're going to stay in it.
Well, people live in them, don't they? Permanently.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Or?
Yeah. I think maybe it's insulation. I don't know. You know, maybe it's. I don't know. I never thought of it like that. I always thought you could stay in them. I mean, Herman's got a ski locker. What does that tell you?
Yes.
Always been pubs. How awful.
Have you a link for Herman Fest? Dun, dun, dun. Well, it's on the video, isn't it? That
I have one